It's a good find on the way back up from dumping my recycles yesterday. One of my neighbors, I wonder if this dirt is, yeah, this is original. I don't know if that's original dirt or I thought that was like some dirt on the bottom. I'm not going to clean this up just in case it's worth something. Winnie the Pooh's honey pot was downstairs. I don't even have anywhere to put this except for right here by my battery. Put it right next to the battery recharger. I recharge my recycle blow. I recharge my batteries when my rig outside. That looks good right there. This battery here, it doesn't stay charged for a couple of days. I had it in the car for about a week, less than a week. And when I got it out there down at Smithsonian, it was completely dead. And sometimes the batteries doesn't take a charge because it's like you fill up a glass of water. It's like it's hard to explain because if I don't really understand it, but if this is the battery and all of this part is empty, you only can charge it to, well, I don't really understand, but they say that it's blocked, a section is blocked and an empty part you can never empty out. What I usually do, I take a screwdriver or a piece of metal, make sure I'm insulated, and I put it on both the ends and get some sparks going, and that seems to release some of the energy. They say you're supposed to let the battery drain completely and then recharge it. So that way it won't be like just recharging like 30% and you got that other 75% empty or 70% empty. That's just something FYI. Those batteries are sensitive. I do have an extra battery in my car that's not really a car battery. I sent for a car battery. It should be here tomorrow. But I'm happy to say let me put a little light on my face here. Hold on. Let me turn this light on to here. Overhead light. I notice that most people, when they do podcasts, they sit right in front of the camera. I have another car battery coming tomorrow, so I can put the battery in the car, a real car battery, and take the battery out of the car that's for my rig. And well, thank God now I think I have it so I can run outside at the drop of a hat and go play. Or I have my practice mode down, so when I do go outside, I can be practicing the songs, a set song list. Or I could just be practicing the songs. I still haven't got it down where I can practice a song that I don't know very well and fumble over it without, I think, people listening to me. It'd be nice to take a set of headphones out there for emergency, plug in the headphones for a minute, and get my bearings on a song if I don't know it, instead of turning the volume down. Either or, but a professional an expert or someone that's I don't know what the term is for it, because people call it a professional, but a professional is anybody who receives money for their services. I'm all set up in here. Yesterday, I waxed the floors, not really waxed, but I put furniture polish in my water. I think it's furniture polish. I know they're not going to pay me. Hold on, let me get this. What is this? Wood. Old English. I'm not endorsing this, but Helps protect wood surface. Lemon oil. I'm using this on my floor. I put water with it. I need to get some more Murphy's oil soap so I can. I don't know if the oil soap will work good, but I put water in this and I put it in a spray. And I just put this on there because last night when I woke up this morning, I realized that some of the spots really, I put a lot down and it was really nice and thick and it was shiny, but it needed a little buffing, it needed a little buffing. But I say that to say, when your workspace area, I need to do the flow in here. When your workspace area is nice and clean, where it's another thing that your mind don't have to worry about. You can concentrate 100% on your music. They say that people like Einstein used to have the same outfit, pants, same sweater, shirt on a hanger, like 15 of the same outfits. So when he woke up in the morning, he didn't have to waste his brain power trying to figure out what to wear. That's only because he was like an athlete. He used his brain like an athlete uses body muscles. So I love wood floors. I have this look at all this empty room here. Only because I got these chairs up against the wall here. But I bought in the drum. It's going to be right next to my workstation here. In a perfect world, when I set the drums up right here, when I'm working on a song, if I got an idea that the song that I can't find a beat in Studio Drummer, Superior Drummer, I could play it out myself. And like I'm saying, if anybody has a studio with rug or wood floor, look down at your for instance, if you play keyboard, look down at your keyboard stand. I guarantee, look down right where the bottom of the floor is. If it's dust down there, you can't tell me sometimes when you're playing the piano, you look down at the floor and it's like little teeny pieces of paper. I don't know if it bugs some people. Musicians like me, it does bug me. But having a perfect floor, nice and shiny, is I'm starting to prepare so I can get into this thing full time. So I can run out, make some money. Right now I'm just working weekends. But if something's in town, or if I know it's a lot of people someplace and I look out and I know there's people outside walking, I can jump in my car and have it. I'm not going to tell everybody all my information. And also being able to practice on several different things. Theory, having my music books all right here ready. I'm going to copy and paste in the comments a couple of people that I use for online teachers. This guy has the book. You can see. Let me see if it'll show. Can you read this up close? Is this frontwards? I'm going to copy and paste this. This is a theory jazz book. I think if you can learn your Beethoven exercises, European exercises, and then learn your jazz exercises, you will be very rounded. You'll be rounded. The thing is to be rounded, and that. Yesterday I was listening to the guy. He was doing some beats, and he was playing a bass line, and I could see that he wasn't familiar with the key. He knew his key, but he didn't have any licks. He didn't have any bass line he didn't have any licks. Let's see here. It was in C sharp minor. See, he didn't, when he was playing trying to get his little beat, he didn't. If he known that C sharp minor is a E major, he could play a E major, but start on C sharp. And plus, he was saying that he was sticking to the rule that C sharp, the root, the song key was a C sharp. Okay, I'll give it a little bit of piano lessons. He was following the root position of the chord changes. You know, it was like 4 chords in the song. In a little riff, it was like he was following like a little pattern of the chords. It was like chord changing. He was following it, but he was saying that just because it was in that key, he was using that as the home root note. And there's some exercises that this guy was giving us. He was saying that you can practice your exercises. You can first use the root as the root, your little jam. And then he says use 3 as the root. Then but then you can use more than one. But he was saying as an exercise, use 5 as the and if you do this where the rest of the band is playing, it'll give harmony. You don't have to, you know what? And if you're a piano player, it's gonna be a lot of times where you're supposed to drop the rootless voicing. I'm still need to study up. I'm putting it off for so long. I need to learn my drop 2. I need to learn my drop 2 and have it secondary. It's a jazz terminology, a jazz technique. Drop 2. I'm not quite sure how it goes, but I need to work on my drop 2. Just like for years, I kept putting off learning where the 11th and the 13th chord was because I thought it was going to be hard. Then I come to find out that 13 is nothing but a 6 and 11 is nothing but a 4. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're playing a major chord. 11 is the 4. The 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 13 is the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because if you count all the way up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the 4. 13 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6. So it's, you know, we used to call them, when we were playing in a band back in the 70s, Southeast, we used to call it 6 chord. 6. Like it's a 6, a 7, 6, a 7, and a major 7s. I'm still need to go back. I still don't know. I think a dominant 7 is a major 7th. And I'm not sure. I need to learn that part too. Dominant 7s always eluded me. I didn't want to study that. Maybe being lazy. Oh man, it's 14 minutes already. I said all that to say that the guy was making a beat and he was putting together a bass line and then he fumbled through the little chord changes, trying to find a little rhythm. And then when he found something that was near to it, he went to the piano roll and took his mouse. Instead of learning the bass line, the chord pattern, and then getting it down solid so he can really freestyle on it, he got it just enough to have some of the notes in the right place. Then he went to the piano roll in the MIDI editor, and then he started moving notes around. Beep, 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 beep. It was a wrong note. Instead of playing it over again, I left a comment. He didn't read my comment when he saw it. I said, piano lessons and music lessons would be good. And then I said, I'm a musician, so, and I didn't complete it. But most of those guys, they spend most of their every waking moment doing beats. I'm not mad at them. The beats, those, matter of fact, most of the beats dominate a large part of music in the world today. Commercials everywhere, definitely commercial. It's almost like when breakdancing came out, they exploded that so much that the little bumblebee on the Cheerio box was spinning on his head. It had got so bad that the real street rappers or break dancers, they was only one category when it came out. It was that they exploited. They called it break dancing. It was so many different categories: poppers, breakers, b-boys. It was so many different categories. But I say they exploded that. I'm getting all the way back to this thing about the beats. A lot of the beat makers that I see don't practice their piano. They don't even try a scale. They're familiar with scales. Like this guy knew what a natural minor scale was, but when it came to him putting it in this little bass line, it made me feel sorry for him. And I was saying, man, if he'd take him forever to put a bass line down like that, take him a whole set, man, I should be able to. It's another section too. I'm jumping around. There's another section these musicians was talking about making a song, recording a track a day or a session a day or completing a song a week. And one was even talking about completing a song a day, having a finished product. And then they start getting into robot machines or I software where stuff plays by itself, or rhythms. And I do have Superior Drummer because I'm not a drummer. And the Superior Drummer, definitely check it out. Go type it in, see how it was made. It's very good. Very good. I can't say I'm wasting time because I really think I'm talking about something today. So I have my outside playing. I have my studio. I need to put some more wax down on, or this polish on the floor here, so I get a nice shine. The goal is to stand back and look at the floor and see a reflection, and then I know that I have enough polish on the floor. And that's a mental thing with me. If I can see a reflection in the floor, I can get some work done in my studio. I feel that I can see little teeny pieces of dust on the floor. Doesn't bother me. That's just me. When I know my floor is spotless and everything is nice and arranged, I like my plants. Let me do a walkthrough and I'll show you. Studio one. Do a little bit more shakiness, and then I got to show you what I mean. See if you can dig it. Let me put this under here. Hold on to your hat one time. I hate when people move the camera around and they don't have a professional mount stabilization. This is where I do my recording. The Go Mixer Pro. I record directly into the iPad, and then I edit it. I only have 3 more days left in Final Cut. So I need to at least take advantage of each one of those 3 days. It's my plants. They make a difference here. This is the old iMac and bits and pieces here. Well, a little junk here. I tore everything apart. This is for outdoors, my outdoor rig. I'm going to do some decoration with those symbols, those plastic. It's my outdoor rig ready to go. My drum stuff, in order to put my drum back together right here. A little decoration on the wall. I got this guitar was one of the few things that was salvaged from the fire years ago. These drumsticks were actually in there, right? Like some of the dirt and mold, the original dirt, when the guy pulled it out the window and it hit the ground. That's original dirt on there that I didn't brush off in my own neighborhood. Some of the mold is still on there. Salvage man gave me this. My father's beat up trumpets. He has a pocket trumpet over his way, and he has another trumpet I bought for him, but I use his money. And my sister paid to take it out of his money. But I wasn't situated at the time. Got my mirror here. I can see down the street without putting my face up against the window. Beautiful view. Let's walk in there. And my plants. My rawhide moccasins. I have a black pair of moccasins also. See my dream catchers on my window. 3 dream catchers, 3 windows. But for now, let me get ready to sign off. Thank everybody for viewing. If you want to leave a donation, you can Venmo, Cash App. Somebody gave me $5 back in October the 3rd. It sat in there in PayPal's. He put it in PayPal's, and usually I'm used to seeing it in Cash App or Venmo. It sat there for a long time. I thought it was a promotional thing. It said you have $5. I thought it was a promotional thingy. And I transferred it. No donation is too small. Let me go ahead and put this on Facebook. I still need to figure out how to link everything together, because actually I take this and I put it on Facebook and I send it out to my groups. I don't send any instant messages anymore. I don't want to be a bother to people. So yesterday I got 7 viewers. Yesterday morning, 7 viewers for a session return ASAP. 7 viewers. Updating podcast equipment on the 11th was 15 viewers. Washington, D.C. busking stick and move. That was 22 viewers. 30 viewers on schedule for today, theory, summarizing, practicing. I got 30 viewers in a row there. But I think I used instant messages on that. Let me go on and get out of here. Thanks for listening. We just talking. Thanks for listening. I'm gone. I think I need to set everything up and get back on my piano practice and get back into my Christmas songs or whatever. I got a whole bunch of stuff to practice. See ya. Peace out. Practice hard. Pursue your career. It will pay off.